Hey guys, so I wanted to do a really quick tutorial on how I do my high puffs. I put this picture on Instagram sometime last week, and someone asked me what I use to get my hair into the high puff. So I figured I'll just make a really short video for everybody. Okay, first, my hair is freshly washed yesterday, so I guess that's not fresh, but whatever. I washed it yesterday. I used the ApHogee shampoo for damaged hair, and to condition I used the Treseme Naturals, silicone free conditioning aloe vera and avocado conditioner. This stuff is amazing. So I washed it and conditioned my hair, and then I put it in a twist. I actually wash and condition my hair in twist to cut down on detangling. Also, I went ahead and trimmed my hair using the twist method, which is where you just put your hair in twist and then you go ahead at the end, and if it's any dead ends or thinning ends, you just go ahead and cut it. I've already did it, so, but yeah, that's what I've done today, and I really didn't have to cut that much hair. What I'm going to do now is I am going to moisturize my hair and put some styler in it, and then I'm going to do my puff. So what I'm going to use, I'm going to go ahead and use my Jane Carter kit. Check out my product stash videos, part 1 and part 2. There's actually a part 3. I haven't uploaded it yet, so I'm going to go ahead and upload that. But yeah, in the meantime, check out my product stash. Mainly in part 2 is where I show a lot of the kits, so check that out. And then I'm also going to use my travel size of It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. I wanted to try this product out, so if I ever see stuff that's trial sized or, you know, travel size, I'll pick that up before I pick up the big bottle, because I mean, if I don't like it, that's not a whole lot of product I have to get through, and it's cheaper. So, and to actually put my hair into the high puff, I'm gonna use an elastic headband. I like the skinnier ones. They also come in the thick ones, but I like the skinnier ones, and I like it when it's all stretched out. I don't like them when they're really new, because it's hard to double it up, and then it's really tight on your head and all that. So I like them when they're all stretched out and used and everything. It really gets my hair up where I need it to be, but it doesn't hurt, and it's not pulling on my hair. And it's not, because when they're really tight, it's trying to close in, so it'll make your puff look smaller because it's trying to close in on itself. But when it's stretched out like that, like, it'll just stay big and open wherever you put it on your head. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get started with moisturizing my hair and putting some styler in my hair, and then that's it. So yesterday I was on Facebook and someone posted a hair typing chart that used actual people in their hair instead of, you know, the illustrations we see, or like the single strand of curl that we see or whatever. they actually use, you know, people's head and actual hair to illustrate the difference between the curl patterns. So all this time I thought that I was a 4A, 4B hair, maybe even 4C, depending on what day it is. But then I see this chart, and the woman they had as the 4C model looked like my hair. Like, my hair looked more like the 4C. I mean, not 4C. The woman they had as the 3C model looked exactly like my hair, freshly washed, whatever. And I was completely shocked. like all this time I had thought that I was you know, all this time I thought that I was 4A, 4B hair, and then somebody puts up a chart and I find out I'm 3C. So I was a little shocked and kind of disappointed. I don't know why I was disappointed. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it made a lot of sense because a lot of stuff that's like aimed at like for hair don't really work well on my hair. But now I'm sitting here and I'm doing this, and of course I'm looking in the camera and I'm like, to me my hair looks 4 again. Like, now I know that I'm sitting here and I'm putting stuff in my hair and I'm rubbing the curl out my hair and disrupting my curl pattern and all that, but still, this looks like 4 hair to me. This might even look like 4C hair. Like, I know I have a lot of hair, but I don't know, I just haven't come to terms with the fact that that 4C was like almost identical to what my hair looks like freshly washed, and like it looks like my hair wants to fro up, which I'm kind of excited about because it's so hard to get my hair to fro. Like, it's so hard. Okay, now it's looking 3C again. I don't know. I don't know. How do you guys feel about the hair typing charts? Like, sometimes I think it's more perspective than anything else. Like, it's so open to interpretation because I can think, oh, 3C is this and 4A is that. But just like with anything else, like, we can go, oh, your hair is curly, but your hair is kinky, and your hair is kinky curly. But it's so open to interpretation of what you view curly, kinky curly, coily, whatever. So I don't know, I think I might give up on this hair chart thing just because it's not telling me what I want to hear, I guess, and what I've been believing. Isn't that what we do? We believe what we want to believe. My hair is frowning. Like, I can ever get my hair to fro. And now I'm going to put it up in a puff just for you guys. I'm just going to put some of my Eco Styler, and this is the olive oil one, and I'm just going to put that around my edges. I'm just going to put that around my edges, not too much. Now, this puff isn't gonna look exactly like the one in the picture because that was on hair, an old Bantu knot out hair. That was 3-day old Bantu knots. So of course my curl is gonna be different, everything's gonna be a little different, but you get the idea behind. But if you use a brush, go ahead and brush that down. Then I'm going to take my my band. And I'm gonna double it. And then I'm gonna bring it around. And the reason I really don't feel the need to use a brush is because putting this at my edges, it's gonna smooth it out anyway. So yeah, so I just bring it up in the back like that, and I bring it up to the side, and then I just like shape it the way that I want it. So fluff it out, shape it. The way I want it. And I like it pretty big, especially if it's cocked to the side, or even if it's on top, I still like it pretty big. I'm glad it's all froed out too. That's cute. And that's it. Like, it's really simple. So that's it. Like I said, it's not gonna look exactly like the photograph because that was on 3-day-old Bantu knots. So of course those curls were chunky and more defined and all that jazz. But this was just more so what I used and how easy it is to get it up there and sitting right. And I'm not a stickler for perfection. It doesn't have to be smooth. It doesn't, like, that's okay with me. I'm loving that my hair froed out. That's a nice little surprise for me. And I love that I got a little cute little afro puff. And that is not like super defined or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead, get ready for my day. Probably get a little jazzy. I have a couple more videos I'm about to do, but yeah, and you just play with it until you get, I'm trying to see it in the camera, until you get the shape that you want. Yeah, so yeah, this is it. That's all I do. Super easy. It's my go-to style for when things don't turn out right. Bantu knot, twist out, whatever. Just put it up in a puff. The puff never fails. It doesn't. Put it up, do your makeup, put your clothes on, and it's just automatically cute. So yeah. Alright guys, bye.